morning, good afternoon, good evening, forensic networkers. Ramin here. What a beautiful sunny day, and in Canada, that's rare. My way to work. You know, there's a lot of things I can think of doing today, other than going to work. For one, I'm self-employed, so I can do that. I don't need to. I don't have a boss, so I don't need to go to work. I have a beautiful waterfront property. I have toys, and I got all kinds of things. You know, I could be my beautiful son. There's a lot of things I could do other than going to work. But why am I going to work? Well, one thing I learned very early on in my MLM career, profession, is that the only reason why we get the privileges that we get is because the profession allows us to. Now, the profession, at the same time, it's the laws of nature, demands that you give and you receive, and whatever you give, you're going to get back in return. There's other elements of skill and different things, but what you put in is what you're going to get back. So if you decide that, well, I've already worked, so I think I'm going to take, the summer off, well, you are going to feel it in the other side. So remember, it's a one way. It goes in, it comes out the other. So whatever you put out, then it comes out the other way. Very important. When I was on the field, 14 years, and 12 of the 14 I was full-time. What kept me disciplined? And that's a good word. Nobody has. We don't have discipline for anything. Work, gym, diet, whatever, right? So what kept me was a little box. I call it a forensic ammo box. It became a boss I needed to keep me on track, because regardless of the type of day it is, I had slots, and in that day's slots, I had stack of 40 or 50 numbers to call. So I had to make those calls before I did anything. It's like going to work at a job. I had to make sure that I get that done. You see, momentum is built or killed in the summertime. Write that one down. Momentum is built or killed in the summertime. So, while a lot of times, why your MLM business in general, why MLM slows down in the summer, because everybody goes to the beach. Whether they can afford it or not. Whether they got momentum or not. Whether they got lots going on or not. Of course, then they come back September, try to get things rolling, October, November, things pick up again. But if you didn't do that in the summer, and you built momentum in the summer, come September, October, November, you are flying. So let's not do this, right? Peaks and valleys. Just because it's summer, your job doesn't allow you to leave work or not show up to work. You get a summer holiday, you get that here too. But you gotta go to work. And network marketers, the full-time network marketers are very, very confused. I've talked about this for 20 years. That's why I love Forensic again, because it is designed for full-time network marketers. I was a full-time network marketer. That's why I developed Forensic Networker. And the full-time network marketers, if they don't have the Forensic MO box, they have no idea what to do. Very easily they become sidetracked. Very easily they get distracted with a bunch of different things, because they don't have a MO. They don't have a job description. They don't have what is the objective for today. Let me check my WhatsApp. Let me check my phone. There's 50 different things. It's not even related to the business. No, you're watching the video here. You're doing that. You're turning a call to a friend. Oh, it's sunny out there. I'll go have a coffee outside. You go out there, and again, nothing to do with work. Oh, somebody calls and return a text message. Oh, here's where I'm working now. Return a text message, leave a message here, check my volume. Next thing you know, it's noon time. Oh, I gotta go do a couple of errands. You're going to do a couple of errands. Then the kids are getting home. All of a sudden, the day goes by, a week goes by, a month goes by, and what have you really accomplished? Other than showing up maybe to a weekly meeting, and maybe get on a couple of conference calls. What did you accomplish? See, you can lie to yourself, you cannot lie to the box. You can't lie to the MO box. The boss, we call it the boss box. And what I love about the boss box is that it brings out the truth every day. I just want you to be honest with yourself. What are you doing all day long? You can tell yourself you're working. Is it IGA, income generating activity? Is it checking WhatsApp? What is it? Is that work? Are you inspiring anybody? Remember, we need to do a couple of things. One, we need to bring fresh blood in. Good. Lifeblood of your organization is the new blood. Two, we need to inspire others to bring fresh blood in, whether customers or partners. Are you doing that? A couple of messages, that's it? And you expect that to give you a full-time income? So get up, go, and get fresh blood in. I love the boss box because the boss box gives you 30, 40, 50 calls to do. Maybe I used to do. When I was doing that for 14 years, my mandate was to do 100 dialings a day. It's not speaking to 100 people, it was 100 dialings, whether they're home or not. That was my mandate. Some days I did 150, I had 190. I had a good day. Some days I would have 25. Some days I'm leaving and for whatever the reason, I don't feel like working, I can't work. I get my VIP, the red ones. I'll make the 8 calls that absolutely must be made. So I didn't do 100, but I did my 8 most and then try to catch up to the rest the next day. I love the WMO weekly method of operation because it tracks you 4 months at a time. And at the end of the year, I love the cover on the MO box. One glance tells you what type of year you've had. So if you're not getting the results that you wanted, don't blame your company, don't blame your business, don't blame MLM. Take a look at the cover of the box. Because if you're following the forensic, it'll tell you in a day, if you didn't do anything, there's a dot. If you did half, and then there is give you the notification for half, and it gives you a check mark for full day's work. You've done what you're supposed to do. One glance in this cover shows the whole year. All of a sudden, you said, damn. It wasn't that many days I actually did what I was supposed to do. And that manages your expectation of what you think you should be earning. See, if you don't, often our expectation of return, or ROI, is not in line with our efforts. That's true. And then we don't want to blame ourselves, so we blame everything else. We blame, whatever, upline changes to the company, whatever, government taxes, Aunt Matilda, whatever. Look, you can lie to yourself all you want. I just want you to know, what's really going on. So that's why I love the MO box. Some people avoid the MO box for that reason, because the MO box is a quick reminder how much it's lacking. I wanted the MO box because I wanted to feel guilty, because I knew my life depended on the business. At the end of the day, I can lie to myself, but I suffered the financial consequences of it. I knew that was full time. I knew I needed to do it. I needed to feel guilty. So 14 years, guys, I did that system before I became corporate. So you need the MO box to keep you on track. I'm here to tell you 100%, not 99%. 100% stat, not 99%, 100% stat. If you're not working on the MO box, you're confused. You have days you don't know what to do. I mean, it's rare that without the MO box, you got so much activity going on, and you happen to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined, and you still manage to get things done during the day. You still can't be consistent the way you should be, but you manage. But what happens if there's no momentum in your team? Without the MO box, you're confused, you're discouraged, you're demotivated. The forensic MO box is absolutely your lifeline in MLM. In any event, summer is here. Don't let the sun, take a bite off your financial health, because that's what happens. It's going to happen. Momentums are built or killed in the summertime. You want to make sure that you pound it hard. Work hard, play hard, right? Pound. It doesn't say just play hard. Work hard, play hard. Pound it hard. And when the money making season comes, which is going to be in October, November, you're going to be absolutely flying. Keep one thing in mind. In our history, we have many years that our summer months actually became our best months because for some reason there was an expansion, something happened that we have tremendous growth. Look at what happened last month, for example, right? Wow, what a crazy month. So, but in general, summertime, business slows down in MLM because people go to the beach too long and they stay at the beach. Then they never come home. They never make the office. So don't stay at the beach. Work out, play hard. Let's build momentum in the summer so you can fly in the fall. Momentum are built or killed in the summer. You decide. Stay friendly.